Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden run here on the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Now I know it's Sunday, but because this is kind of a momentous occasion that people have been waiting for, we are going to be looking at possibly getting win number 666 down on this episode, which means we have to make it as hard as possible for this here Eden run. Now obviously all these wins have not been Eden. We've done random runs, we've done greed runs, we've done greedier runs, but overall, of course, we'll see how this run ends up going. And thank you all very much for the support. At the time of this recording, we are still a little short on the Glitch Chaos run. I'm guaranteeing that we hit it by Wednesday, though. Wednesday is going to happen. I am promising you that. So thank you all very much for the support over this weekend. Hopefully your Sundays are going off to a great start. This screenshot of the day is not a great start, however, thanks to Dramatic Incident 164 for implanting this gem into your brains from here at the end of time. Talking about Godzilla. I didn't even know that this was something that could happen in the game. But thank you, Dramatic Incident, for just putting this brain worm into our existence, and now we can never unsee it, and we are now all eternally cursed for all time. Thank you very much, Dramatic Incident. Here we go. Now, I said that we're going to make this difficult. We are going to make this difficult because we're going first run mom. And by mom, I mean mother. CJ going to be 8, Romeo, Foxtrot 7, Papa Whiskey 0, Zulu. We're going alt path here, first run, first lap, no victory laps, no nothing. So we gotta start off big time here. Obviously, Curse the Unknown is kind of a bummer because we have absolutely no clue what our HP is. I'm also going to get rid of Lazy Worm because it's just bad. Starting off with Mom, with My Best Friend, and along with the, not Papa Fly, but yeah, it's the other one. The biggest fan, something like that. I never remember which was called. I will take Headless Baby, I suppose, only because we kind of need damage. I mean, 3.21 tiers is amazing. 3.44 damage is also pretty good for a start here, but again, we're going to need all the help we can get against Mother here. Hoping that we get just a banger run, and if we somehow just absolutely smash this run, then of course we'll end up doing something like a greed run after this, but you know, it's going to be difficult. I'm anticipating a difficult run, although I'm hoping that it's not a difficult run. But yeah, I figure, you know, everyone's been waiting to see the 666 run, and let's see if it's going to disappoint or not disappoint. We'll see if it delivers. Thank you, old Dookie, for playing yourself there. Fortunately, Headless Baby is going to be completely non-effective against the flies, and we get HP to start off with. So at least we know that if we can go in the curse room if we really, really, really want to. I don't think that it's going to be something I'm going to do, however. Just because we may have a soul heart, we may need to use that. Like, we're going to have to leverage everything we can on this run here to get to the magical world of alt path and safe, and still have enough safe and sound in the next world. And also, of course, we're going to have to, well, take that power to go fight Mother. And of course, today was not a random run day, but again, it's a monumentous occasion here if it ends up happening. And we had ourselves quite the discussion last week about Tainted Cain, and I said very, very easily. Also, I wish this Claudia was just dead by now. Please die. Thanks. I'll take Cartridge. Might give us a little bit of invincibility. Unfortunately, we don't have any keys though, so we cannot get into our item room. Have to be careful here. So I said, what's your opinion on improving Tainted Cain and the ability to turn off his passive? And overwhelmingly, Panda Please had the most upvoted comment, who said, I don't think it's a good way to improve Tainted Cain. Tainted characters are all about a gimmick, so turning it off would just be playing as Cain. I think it would be better to improve the amount of pickups you get from items. It shouldn't take a floor's worth of pickups to make one underwhelming item. And yeah, that is another solution to being able to just simply toggle the passive off. You could simply just make pickups just drop more frequently whenever you break down like the material components of item pedestals, and that's another way to improve it. I think that through the discussions that the Mosh Pit had about Tainted Cain, it is, from what I have read from last week's episode and what I've seen in the comments, obviously a lot of people, I don't want to say it's universal, but it's overwhelmingly in favor of the idea that Tainted Cain needs help. Is not a fun character to play, and he's just a chore. Wow, I've never seen Blub do that before. And we're going to completely whiff on Blub here. Gotta be real careful with these maggots that he throws out here. So we're going to take it a little bit slow as we pause on last week's question of the episode, because obviously we're going to need a double deal. We cannot afford to lose a double deal on an alt path run. Even though going down, what is that grub doing? Even though going down and losing our HP, or at least lowering it to a dangerous amount, is very, very bad on an alt path run, we still need to get the offense. That's the thing. We got to get offensive power. What is that movement speed? So I'm gonna need you to calm down. Yeah, we do get a tears up. We don't get any HP though, so we got to be real careful here. Get D-Bizzle and Mega. Ooh, boy. I mean, D-Bizzle and Mega are you got to take both of them, but going down to 1 HP, it's going to come down to D-Bizzle. Actually, we had that Bone Heart. Man. Okay, so I think what we do here, Secret Room is there, by the way. We can go into the shop and maybe get a bomb. I know the Super Secret Room is there. We haven't been to the item room yet, is the thing. Okay, Super Bandage, absolutely. We have to take the HP here. No, there's no rule saying I have to take the blind item, obviously. And then I will bomb our way into the secret room. And we get some cardio coinage, which is good, but obviously we need to fill this Bone Heart pretty quickly. So the next most upvoted comment came in from user Kicksip to P7W. I'm just gonna say user KX, who said, I think it's a bad idea. It would like be saying if Tainted Keeper was able to turn his passive off, or really this goes for any negative passive on the Tainted. A better way is to scale the amount of pickups based on the quality of items. Seriously, getting 2 bombs and coin from Polyphemus is bull. I disagree with that statement a little bit, because it's not the same as saying no one's talking about Tainted Keeper or any of the other Tainted characters. We're strictly speaking only talking about Tainted Cain here. So it's not an equivalency to talk about a different Tainted character when literally the discussion is only about Tainted Cain. Now that being said, though, again, it's just another person talking about the lack of interesting nature. Is this two white fires? I think it is. Of the Tainted Cain passive, or at least the weaker nature of his passive, because obviously everyone wants to get more stuff for stuff that we break down, and improving Tainted Cain it may not be a matter of being able to turn off his passive, but definitely being able to gain more items and just craft more items via the bag of crafting. That's the key right there that everyone really wants. Our movement speed needs to be improved here. I'm gonna back out just so we don't get hit by any of those shots. Secret room might be there. Cain's other eye, and we get teleport. So yeah, I disagree with equating it to being able to just saying, well, we're just going to turn it. Why don't we just turn off all tainted passives? That's not the discussion. We're talking about strictly just Tainted Cain. But I do agree that I think that if you're not going to be able to turn off his passive, then definitely just making items drop more items is better. Is more pickups, I mean. Because yeah, picking up Polyphemus and then having it just drop basically nothing, or at least not the equivalent to Polyphemus, it's demoralizing. It's just not fun. Like, it's just not fun. So, and last but not least here, we got Nilostin the Void, who said, my idea on how to improve him, I'd make Bag of Crafting create alternative consumables that require 2 to 4 consumables picked up. The crafted consumables always be a higher tier, like nickels, golden consumables, bone hearts, batteries, and so on. Also, remove the passive to break down items. So basically what they're saying is remove his passive altogether and make it to where the Bag of Crafting is going to be the main staple of Tainted Cain, and say the Bag of Crafting is going to be essentially what is the gateway to all the other higher tier components that Cain needs. And that's also a very interesting idea. I wouldn't necessarily think about removing the passive totally, but being able to turn it off certainly would be appealing. We need to touch the white fire here and go get our knife piece. Again, the lack of movement speed here does concern me a little bit. Glad we got a tears rate though from our screw. But yeah, again, you know, right or wrong, whether you agree with the assessment or disagree with the assessment, you know, all that kind of stuff, it creates good discussion in the community, and I love that people are thinking analytically and critically about points that we bring up all the time in Isaac. You know, it shows the clear trend of certain topics, especially with Tainted Cain. You know, the fact that he does just need an improvement overall. I think that a lot of people can agree with that. And we just want at the end of the day, we just want to have a more fun game. That's really what it comes down to, I think. So whether you agree with my opinion or not agree with my opinion or agree with other people's opinions or not, you know, it is all good. Like, it all works in favor of making Isaac a better game. I also had no idea what hit me there because I was briefly looking down at my cell phone for a second. We get the knife piece. We could use Mega to fight Blub, and I think we probably should. We could also just use the wild card. I don't remember if we've actually used Mega again or not. But I think the easiest thing to do is just simply use Mega on the boss here. Or no, it wasn't Blub. It was Rainmaker. Yeah. Yeah. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to wait for this to relapse. But if we need to use another Mega Charge, we can with Wild Card. So that's a good thing. We get a damage upgrade here. D-Bizzle giving us another Soul Heart. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. We bomb these fires here for possibly another Soul Heart. Yeah, good discussions all around. And again, I appreciate all the responses. A lot of people weighed in on that topic, and you know, it was good. I enjoy reading that kind of stuff. D-Bizzle with another Soul Heart. There you go. All right. I see you making the big time plays, son. We can buy this full charge, and I think we're just gonna stop there. Is there a bomb in here? Well, maybe. Okay, we get double bombs, so we got great value out of that sack. Then we can place a bomb here. Or no Soul Hearts. Now, I don't know if a Soul Heart had spawn. Oh, you know what? I forgot we need 2 bombs. I forgot that we need 2 bombs. We could still get into the mines next floor. Yeah, we can still get into the mines next floor. But we have to have the bombs here, though, so. Gonna use Mega here again via the wild card. The wild card is simply going to just copy the last thing that you did, whether it be your active item, whether it be like a pill or a card or something like that. It's a great way to double up with like Diplopia or even Archie. We are going to get a movement speed here upgrade as well as a damage upgrade. Now again, we have to get into alt path. Otherwise our alt path run is dead, and that would defeat the whole purpose of this video. And of course it's a greed fight. Coming away here with 37 cents. I'll definitely take it. Get ourselves a Yave. There we go. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm going to go place the bombs now before I forget. Because I will forget to place these, and then like I said, there's basically no point of this video. So we did a little bit of an oopsie and skipped Mines 1. Not that big of a deal. Mines 1 is not too bad. And let's go back into our item room here. Hey, look at that. We got an extra bomb. Ooh. we got to go Sharp Straw. If there's one active item that I will take over Mega, it's Sharp Straw. Especially the fact that we have Dark Bum right now. Given that fact that the Sharp Straw does spawn a half red heart almost every single time you use it. Almost every single time. Yeah, you're gonna want Sharp Straw, and it's going to just be better off in the long run against bigger bosses like Mom, like Alt Path Mom, like Mother. So I think that is the correct run and correct path. And yes, I know I did see that was a Hierophant card, but I would not have used a bomb to check that. So there's no way, without the mod, there's no way I would have known that was a Hierophant card. So I'm not going to take that. You always want to wait to make sure the hosts are up before you use Sharp Straw, otherwise they are not affected by the damage. Secret room might be here. We didn't see what this room was because we got Cursed and Mazed. Still might be here. Yeah, so we can go into the boss trap room here. Yeah, gotta do it. Cat of Nine Tails is too good not to have. Giving us the damage and shot speed up. Again, that's only going to make Sharp Straw even better. Trying my best to walk into that shot. Okay, so we have good amount of HP. We have good amount of damage here to start. Anyway, I don't want to say I don't want to say that we're settled right now. You saw us taking damage and briefly having the chariot or the Game Kid effect there. It's right before we walked into the curse room. Okay. So I don't think we need to explore anymore. We need to get back down to Alt Path and keep going. Now, Alt Path Boss Rush is open for 25 minutes instead of 20 minutes. And that's a fact that I keep on forgetting because obviously we don't go Alt Path very often, if ever, unless if it's on a victory lap. But yeah, Boss Rush, going to be important. And Curse the Blind. Definitely not what we wanted to see here for Mines 2, but I guess this is our payment, our payback by the game for us skipping Mines 1. So be it. I'm gonna go in the curse room though. Definitely could use some more movement speed. Would love to get flying, of course, to improve any type of mobility would be great. Secret room I know is over here. I don't know how he managed to dodge that bomb rock. Wow, it's actually not there. This room is way too dark for its own good. Right, down goes the Stony. I can't believe the secret room is not there. Maybe it's to the left of the boss trap room here. No, it's not. Completely deny the bomb there and shoot it right back in his stupid face. All right, D-Bizzle. Left or right, what do you think? I'm going to walk in and we'll see which way D-Bizzle goes. He's not choosing. Well, we took the blind item last time, so I'm going to take this item next time. And we got Monstro's Lung. Well, if anything, at least it could have been worse, I suppose, but Monstro's Lung is not what we needed here. We had a good fire rate. We had a good shot speed. I mean, we still have good shot speed. And it's not, I mean, let's not be melodramatic. It's not the worst thing that we could have gotten, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't suck nonetheless. Because obviously it's a massive tears down. It completely changes the way that Isaac that Isaac fights because now it's a charge effect. But if you can land all the shots with Monstro's Lung, though, you will be rewarded with a lot of shotgun damage. Just taking all the blind items now. Get Stapler here. I did not know that that was going to happen. Okay, so let's go fight Great Gideon. I knew it was going to be Great Gideon based on the shape of this room. Oh, he's got just a full block of rocks here. Just stay off of the tar. Excuse me? Oh, there's two more up here. Okay, we absolutely cannot take a blind devil deal, but I will at least see what's in there. Cover scar for D-Bizzle. So two single devil deals. No, thank you. Super secret room is here. We have a golden bomb now. Okay, so it brings one of our HP back. Now, obviously, we still have to do the mother run. Don't know where our secret room is, though. It literally can't be there. Can't be there. I guess it could be here. Okay. All right, so we got to go do the mother run now, and with our base movement speed, it's not going to be easy. But as long as we avoid some damage here, we should be okay. And another thing I don't like about Alt Path is the fact you have to give up 2 HP just to simply, go to the next level. Okay. I mean, our base movement speed isn't the worst. We've certainly had worse movement speed doing an Alt Path run before. Now, where I get worried about not necessarily our stats, but certainly the effect of having Monstro's Lung is going to be in Mausoleum and below. And the mother fight is also going to be extremely painful with Monstro's Lung. So get ready for a hell run here. For run number 666. I'm gonna make myself work for it and earn it here. Again, there's no time limit for this side, for this entire section, so there's absolutely no reason to rush through anything. Just let her run herself away and into the opposite direction. Hey, we got a penny. Let her take herself off the screen. Again, there's no rush here. We could just sit here and wait for her to charge north, and then we can just simply go around her. I want to send her this way. Give us a little bit extra time so we can use this bomb. The Hangman card. Sure. Despawn those flies, and then we'll just walk out and walk back in. No big deal, no fuss, no mess, no nothing. There we go. Very, very clean mother run. Still have time to make boss rush, but we're gonna have to hurry. Very good. Very good. I'm satisfied so far with how this run is going. Outside of the Monsters Long. Curse the Unknown is annoying, but it's not as bad as a Curse the Blind would be here. And sort of seeing the jostling effect like we talked about on yesterday's episode of where if multiple shots hit the same target, Isaac doesn't know what to do with it. I think I need to definitely make sure I'm doing is using Sharp Straw on every single cooldown. Again, we're robbing ourselves the ability, and if we really get in trouble, we could sit here and try to maximize our half red heart count by simply not doing any damage to enemies other than with Sharp Straw, and then from there we just let Sharp Straw just spawn a whole bunch of half hearts for us. So 88 cents, would love to actually use it. We get Continuum. Going to give us a nice range upgrade, but more importantly, give us those Spectral Tears that Monster's Lung really needs. Okay, Blanket's huge. Go. Probably could and should put some money in the donation machine, but again, I still want to make Boss Rush here. I would have loved to have gotten mapping or I mean, any kind of mapping would have been great. The compass would have been great as well. But I am happy that we got the blanket. There we go. See that cascading shot of Monster's Lung come down. I have to. Just need to feed D-Bizzle. D-Bizzle's today. Today is the day that you make yourself. You got to earn that contract, son. We're gonna need all the HP we can get. We get Strength Card, which is nice. There we go, Headless Baby. Look at Headless Baby going to town on the Globins. So, all right, so Boss Rush is 99% not going to happen. And we get Siren. We got to be careful with the knife here. And Headless Baby, because apparently as soon as she turns Headless Baby, that creep turns active no matter what. Turns hostile no matter what. No. So Boss Rush ain't gonna happen. That's okay. What? Just oh, it reflected it back at us. That's right. Looking for a Tenon Rock here. Yeah, we can't. The amount of damage that we're taking here is going to add up real quick after this floor. Oh my God, they're moving so fast. Yeah, remember how I was talking about the damage? Yeah, let's stop taking damage here. Room is a little bit tricky, especially when those spikes end up going vertical. This is one of those rooms where, again, we can just... Okay. Let's stop taking damage. Let's stop taking damage. We are taking entirely too much damage now. It's beyond tolerance. So that was one of those rooms that we could have just sat back and dealt damage with Sharp Straw, which I think I'm going to do here. How about I'm just going to stand in the corner in this room? How about that? Super secret room might be here. Still looking for item room, and we found ourselves a dead end. All right. Take more damage, too. All right. All right. So there's the entire map, everybody. You can keep the cardio coin. Yep. Okay. Monstro's Lung is very, very... Wow, dude, everything is off today. Everything is off. Secret room is off. Secret room radar is off. Aim is off. I would love to get Virgo. So Virgo is going to give us the Virgo shield, but more importantly, give us neutral or positive pills. Obviously, tears ups would be great. HP up would be nice. We do get a tears up. I don't even want to like try for the secret room at this point. So this is our last shop here, and it's not going to be a good one. But we can put some money back in the donation machine. We're gonna need this strength card. Another hungry donation. The luck up as well. Everything's screaming that the secret room's here, but I know it's probably not gonna be. Forever since D-Bizzle was able to do anything, we do get ourselves a soul heart, thankfully. And that's really what you're seeing here is the problem of Monstro's Lung is that whenever you're expecting a tier to come out, if you pull the trigger just slightly too fast, it's not going to go off. I'm going to save our last bomb because honestly, I have no clue where the secret rooms are. It could be there and it could be there, so. All right, Alt Path Mom. I want to take the Polaroid, but we need damage at this point, so I'm going to take the negative. Ooh, boy. Brimstone is not an automatic take here. I just want to say that right now. We're going to sacrifice a lot to take Brimstone, but Brimstone Monstro's Lung is not good. I'm going to take it, though, because we need to have stacking damage, and I'd rather deal with Brimstone than deal with Monstro's Lung. I mean, it's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible. It's still Brimstone. It's just, the randomness and the tears down is really where the big problem is. I don't think I've ever seen this pattern before. Didn't help that the screen was shaking all the entire time there.
Infested.
All right, well, we got ourselves our work cut out for us here. We'll see if... I don't know, man. I'm not feeling good about this. Mitigating damage is going to be our #1 priority right here. And we immediately take damage. I don't even know why I honestly took Death's List at this point. With Monstro's Lung, there's no way it was going to happen regardless. I guess I was thinking in my brain, like, hey, we have Death's List, or we have you know, we have an extra HP. We might as well take it because of the strength card. Obviously, playing this Judgment is going to be important here if we can get around the Spike Rocks. The problem is that we're going to need 2 bombs to do so. Or we just do that. We got a Soul Heart, so it's fine. Probably better than what we would have gotten out of the Judgment anyway. And a dead end, all right. Definitely really would like some more movement speed. I know the secret room's there. Yep. We might play the Key Beggar, maybe. I guess technically the secret room could be here too. We may get to the point where we have to use only Sharp Straw to deal damage here. Just so we can get some half-heart payouts from Sharp Straw. Definitely use them against Globins. Only problem is that our movement speed obviously is not ideal, so we wouldn't be able to kite forever. We do get 4 bombs, so we can at least get into this stone chest, and there's also the secret room. Okay, Debizzle, it's 2 in a row now. Come on now. This ain't the time for quitters. This ain't the time for losers. Not there. I guess it must be to the over here then. Yeah, it was on my second choice. Magician card, okay. Magician card's okay. For Mother. There's a tinted rock in here, thankfully. Soul Heart is gotten. No super secret room, man. Super secret room radar is way off today. It might be there. I'm not sure though. I'm losing it, dude. We absolutely cannot lose this red heart right now. We might still... I mean, we have 13 keys, which is enough to play the Key Beggar in the secret room. HP is fine. Just need all the HP we can get currently. In fact, I don't even think that taking a Devil Deal here would make sense. Not the secret room, sorry, the vault. Okay. So let's stop this little game. All right. Here we go. I mean, we have a 5 luck rating, so... Okay, movement speed or HP is what we want, or damage. At HP, again, I don't think that taking a Devil Deal here is smart at this point, given our lack of movement speed. Especially for a Devil Deal like that. All right. Magician. Magician or Devil card. Devil card just gives us more damage, but Magician allows us to hit for more areas. I'm gonna go Devil card for the damage though, but... Oh boy, hold on to your butts, everybody. Mobility is king. Mobility rules all. You gotta have mobility. You gotta be able to avoid damage, and especially in this game. If you can't dodge stuff, you're gonna find yourself very dead very quickly. I am extremely, extremely thankful for us having Sharp Straw. Would Mega have made a difference? Possibly. But then, you know, the thing is about Mega is that it would not have lasted for the entire Mother fight. So, unless if we had gotten some way of augmenting our charges, Mega would not have been... It would have been helpful to get to the Mother fight, but that is about it. Although right now the problem that we're having is we're taking damage on our way to, like, the bosses and stuff, so... Secret room might be here, but I doubt it. Might as well try, though. Debizzle. Sharp Straw is going to be our saving grace if we have one in this run. Debizzle's been doing great, though. I mean, having any kind of HP regeneration, like without Dark Bum, we would have died. The Debizzle is holding up his. This is a contract year for him, but doesn't mean that we need him to. He can't slouch now. I don't think we've gotten a single payout from Death's List, and honestly, that's fine. That was another mistake in this run, was taking Death's List. It provides us with basically no benefit right now, just because of the sporadic nature of Brimstone and Monster's Lung. I am happy that we did get Brimstone. That also helps out a lot. Health up, okay. Trying to make a little bit of a stabilization argument here. I don't know how much Obsessed Fan is going to help us, but we don't need ladder. Tears up. Another Tears up. Wow. Okay. Get a Soul Heart. Now, I want to get one more Red Heart if we can. So we can go in with the maximum amount of HP possible here. Didn't even see that creep. And we lost more HP than we gained. All right. I guess I could have just waited for Placenta, but... I'm fruitlessly holding on to the idea of us getting that HP that we lost back. Super secret room, or no, we haven't found the regular secret room. We only have one bomb left, and I only see it possibly being in this room over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see if it was worth it. It was not. All right, this is it. We have Placenta, so if we need a wait out Mother, we can. But there's obviously it's not a winning strategy there. Here we go. It's been a while since we actually had to try against Mother here. Okay, we got through phase one relatively easy. Now's where Ish hits the fan. Ah, okay. Okay, you can stop this attack now, Mother. Nice Virgo shield there. We do regen. Wow, Brimstone makes that attack very hard to look at. I've never seen her do the spin attack this much. Virgo shield proccing again thanks to our luck rating. And we get the dunk with Sharp Straw. That's funny game. Thank you, Deathlist. Well, it was tough, but we did get there. Win number 666 on the board. You can't say we didn't earn that one. That was rough. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on that. Your question of the episode today for Sunday is going to be, in your opinion, who is the toughest, most absolutely difficult boss in all of Isaac? Post them in the comments down below. The top 3 most upvoted comments will get read on next week's episode. Have a great start to your week. And as always, everybody, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to pages of mine like Mac, Kaizo Blades, and Oliver Wendt. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.